In the annals of history, few figures shine as brightly as Queen Dido of Carthage, whose legacy is etched not only in the stones of her city, but also in the hearts of those who tell her story. Dido, also known as Alyssa, was a woman of remarkable strength, intelligence, and vision, and her life was a tapestry woven from the threads of ambition, love, betrayal, and resilience. The city she founded, Carthage, would rise to prominence in the ancient world, and it was Dido's indomitable spirit that laid the foundation for its greatness. Born into the royal family of Tyre, Dido's early life was marked by privilege and power. She was the daughter of the king, a position that afforded her education and influence. However, her life took a tragic turn when her brother, Pygmalion, ascended to the throne after their father's death. Consumed by greed and ambition, Pygmalion murdered Dido's husband, Sychaeus, a nobleman of Tyre, to seize his wealth. Dido, heartbroken and seeking justice, fled her homeland with a group of loyal followers. This flight was not merely an escape. It was the beginning of her journey toward establishing a new home, a new legacy. Dido and her followers eventually arrived on the shores of North Africa, where they encountered the local tribes. The land was rich with potential, but it was also fraught with challenges. Dido, with her keen sense of diplomacy, negotiated with the local chieftains for a piece of land. The story goes that she cleverly asked for as much land as could be encompassed by an ox hide. Once granted, she cut the hide into thin strips and encircled a substantial area, thus founding the city of Carthage. This act of ingenuity not only showcased her resourcefulness, but also set the tone for her reign, one where wit and strategy were as valuable as brute strength. Under Dido's leadership, Carthage flourished. She transformed the fledgling settlement into a thriving city, establishing trade routes that would make it a commercial powerhouse in the Mediterranean. Dido understood the importance of economic stability and worked tirelessly to attract merchants and traders from across the seas. Carthage became a hub of commerce, where goods flowed in and out, enriching not just the city, but its people. The wealth generated from trade allowed Dido to invest in infrastructure, building roads, ports, and markets that would serve as the backbone of Carthaginian society. Culturally, Dido was a patron of the arts and education. She recognized that a city could not thrive on commerce alone. It needed a vibrant cultural identity. Dido encouraged the establishment of schools and institutions of learning, where young minds could explore philosophy, mathematics, and the arts. This commitment to education fostered a generation of thinkers, artists, and leaders who would further enhance Carthage's reputation. The city became known not only for its wealth, but also for its intellectual and artistic achievements, attracting scholars and creatives from across the Mediterranean. However, Dido's journey was not without its trials. As Carthage grew in power and influence, it also attracted envy and hostility from neighboring tribes and cities. Dido faced numerous challenges, including threats of war and sabotage. Yet, she met these challenges with courage and strategic foresight. She forged alliances with neighboring tribes, employing diplomacy to secure peace when possible. But when conflict was unavoidable, she demonstrated her prowess as a military leader, rallying her people to defend their home. Dido was not merely a ruler, she was a warrior queen, embodying the fierce spirit of Carthage. One of the most poignant aspects of Dido's legacy is her relationship with Aeneas, the Trojan hero. Their love story is one of passion and tragedy, a tale that would echo through the ages. Aeneas, destined to found Rome, arrived in Carthage after fleeing the destruction of Troy. Dido welcomed him with open arms, and for a time, they shared a deep bond, united by their shared experiences of loss and longing. However, Aeneas was bound by fate to continue his journey, a decision that shattered Dido's heart. In her despair, she built a pyre, declaring her love and betrayal in a heart-wrenching farewell. Her tragic end became a symbol of love and loss, immortalizing her in the annals of literature and art. The impact of Dido's life and reign extended far beyond her own time. After her death, the city of Carthage continued to thrive, becoming one of the most powerful city-states in the ancient world. The legacy of Dido's leadership and vision was woven into the very fabric of Carthaginian identity. Her story inspired generations of leaders and citizens, reminding them of the strength that comes from resilience and the importance of nurturing culture and commerce. Carthage became a center of trade, culture, and military power, rivaling even Rome in its influence. The city's strategic location allowed it to control trade routes across the Mediterranean, and its wealth attracted settlers and merchants from various backgrounds. Dido's legacy of tolerance and cultural exchange fostered a diverse society where different peoples and traditions coexisted. This melting pot of cultures enriched Carthage, making it a vibrant and dynamic city. Even in the face of adversity, Carthage continued to honor Dido's memory. Temples were erected in her name, and festivals celebrated her life and achievements. The people of Carthage revered her as a founding mother, a symbol of strength and determination. Her story was passed down through generations, becoming a source of pride and inspiration for the citizens of Carthage. As time marched on, the rise of Rome posed a significant threat to Carthage. The Punic Wars, a series of conflicts between the two powers, would ultimately lead to the city's downfall. Yet, even in the face of destruction, Dido's spirit endured. The resilience she had instilled in her people became evident as they fought fiercely to defend their homeland. The memory of Dido fueled their determination, reminding them of the strength that lay within their heritage. In the aftermath of the wars, when Carthage was razed to the ground and its people scattered, Dido's legacy lived on. The ruins of the city became a testament to her vision and tenacity. The tales of her life, her love, and her unwavering spirit continued to inspire those who came after. Scholars, poets, and historians would recount her story, ensuring that the memory of Queen Dido would never fade into obscurity. In literature, Dido became a symbol of tragic love, a figure whose story transcended time and culture. From Virgil's Aeneid to modern adaptations, her character has been reimagined and celebrated. The themes of her life, ambition, love, betrayal, and resilience, resonate with audiences across generations. Dido's legacy is not merely one of a queen, but of a woman who defied the odds, who carved out a place for herself in a world dominated by men, and who left an indelible mark on history. Today, as we reflect on Queen Dido's legacy, we see a woman who embodied the spirit of Carthage, a spirit that was resilient, resourceful, and unyielding in the face of adversity. Her achievements in commerce, culture, and leadership laid the groundwork for a city that would become a beacon of civilization in the ancient world. Dido's story reminds us that the legacies we leave behind are shaped not only by our triumphs, but also by our struggles, our relationships, and our unwavering commitment to our dreams. In the heart of modern Tunisia, where the ruins of Carthage lie, one can almost hear the echoes of Dido's laughter, the whispers of her dreams, and the fervent heartbeat of a city that once stood as a testament to her vision. Dido's legacy is not confined to the past. It lives on in the spirit of those who dare to dream, to lead, and to create a better world. She remains a timeless figure, a symbol of the power of resilience, and a reminder that love, in all its forms, can inspire greatness.